Welcome back, everyone. This is Linda, and I'm happy to have you with me. You know what? You don't realize how much strength it takes to push a needle until you don't got any strength. But everything I do, every little positive thing I can accomplish each day is a step, and every step is going to take me somewhere, and I know where this is going to take me. It's to a healing place. Slow stitching, creating something beautiful, makes me feel good inside, and it gives me something to do with my hands that distracts my mind. And that both of those things are good for me right now. Yes, I'm sorry. I am weak, and I know my voice feels that way, but I promise I will get stronger. And each day you'll see me do a little better each day that I can post a video anyway. Sometimes it's not so much the leaps or bounds you experience physically, but it's the reset of your nervous system or your mental disposition and attitude. It's hard to get well when you're depressed. It's hard to get well when you don't want to do anything but sleep. So sometimes sorry if I'm off camera here, I'm trying to lean on this thing here too, so I don't have to bend my head too much. I'm still in a brace, and so try to keep it in focus here. But anyway, healing is a multi-level task. There's so many levels when it comes to healing. So whatever it is from, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, whatever, they really all play up together. They're all in the same ballpark. And to heal one, it seems as if you have to work on the others as well. So for me, stitching is a wonderful way to do that. Just deciding on colors, pattern, texture, just deciding to put that on my to-do list for the day. I have made myself no heavy time constraints. I'm not making hour-long or even 30-minute-long videos. Just do something. So anyway, let me quit preaching at you here, and just let's just stitch a little bit. This silver shiny thread that I have has little bitty tiny sequins, and I don't know if you can see them, but there's one right there, and I am using those to tack down and work along some of the strands, because I have a lot of it, and I can't sew every little piece, so kind of making those sequins do double duty here. Pins have it all squinched. Try and stretch it as I go. here. It's my 3x5 card that I want it to cover, and it is going to do that. And one of the ways I made sure of that off camera was that I put another piece of fabric, a whole piece, just an inch bigger, just so I know it would cover this card completely when I get ready to sew it to the card. Okay, so you can see that I have a solid piece back here. Now, that's not necessary if you, I didn't really leave myself enough overhang when I was first laying out the background. So that's why I came back and did that. And let's see, where am I going from here? Where's my next pin at? Right in there. Let's see if I can take that out. And maybe sew down one more place over here. I'll have to get some more thread. Right now I'm using a remnant of pink that I had on the needle. So I'm going to be using that. Okay. I'm just going to make me a little knot here on the back, just a little one, and cut him. Whoever the person was some time ago that said in a comment that my stuff looked like a kid had done it. Well, they didn't know, but I really took that as a compliment because kids are so creative and they're about what they're doing. They're not about themselves or others. They're just about what they're doing. And so, of course, she meant my scrappy messiness and no rules type approach. And she obviously didn't agree with that, but that's okay. But anyway, this one definitely, if she happens to pop back in, will definitely make her feel like a kid made it. Okay, before I thread my needle, I also want to tell you that when I get ready to attach these elements that will finish it up, I found a piece of yarn here, and it will become my tie strings for my gift tag, and that will be incorporated when I sew those together so that I will have a string to tie that onto a gift. And so be thinking about that if you're going to make some, what pieces of scrap yarns and little thin strips of fabric and things like that you can use. Doesn't have to be just formal ties, ribbon, things like that. Okay. And I did notice that I did bring out one of my finished little fabric tokens. I added that. I added the silver threads, and I added this little tiny square checks. So that gave me, again, 3 more elements of interest and playing with the same silver, pinks, black, and whites that I started with. Okay, let's see if I got some silver thread here. Anyway, I think I might have something that will work. Like that should work. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for your constant commitment to helping me keep my lights on here for this past month that I haven't been here. For your comments and your encouragement and your sincerity. Wow. Invaluable. Precious people. Thank you so much. Let's get some off of here so I can divide it. I need to divide it into 2 strands. And let's see. Maybe it will cooperate with me today. Sometimes it's so easy to separate some, and other times it's not. Of course, the longer they stayed wrapped around cards and kinked, I prefer to leave them just not rolled up, but sometimes you can't store or control that many threads, so you got to do something with them. So, but this one looks like it's gonna play nice today. Probably feels sorry for me, but that's okay. I'll take the sympathy. There we go. Got that one. Okay. Now we'll see if I can thread it. Okay, guess what? First try. The thread genie is with me today. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we're ready to go again. Let me get it here where you see it. And I have my surface built up, like I said, so I can kind of rest my arms on it. And so if you're wondering why I'm so close to the camera, but anyway, you can see better that way. Let's go over here and pick up one of these sequins and sew him down. There he is. I can't seem to talk as for long stretches, just don't quite have the air yet. So that's why I'm taking a lot of breaks. This afternoon I'm going to make a big excursion. My daughter lives next door and we have a little pathway between our 2 houses through a secret fencing, secret garden fence. And it's not very far actually, it's just, but not far at all really. But she's gonna come over and help me, and I'm gonna go over in her house and visit with her a little while, and that'll be a little excursion out of my own house, which will feel good. I've been here night and day for a month now. well, not 3 weeks actually. But anyway, just getting out sometimes is another way. Break your routine. Do something different. Try each day to normalize a past life pattern, even if you work on the same one several days in a row. When you're trying to normalize your nervous system. And you know your nervous system is out of whack when you're suffering panic attacks, anxiety, restless leg syndrome, insomnia, fear, those ugly little things that make your life miserable, especially in the nighttime. So resetting past life patterns can help your nervous system to remember, oh yeah, I used to get out and walk a lot. Maybe I should do that more. And everything that it can focus on that isn't negative is heading toward that positive mindset and nervous system that you had before the trauma. Just little things that I'm learning as I go. Maybe it'll help some of you. Let me tell you, I never knew slow stitching was work. I love it so much, I never considered it work. But I know that right now I'm tired and I need to quit a while. So I know it's work, but work is good for me. Work is good for you. So if there's a need in your life, or just a want to, a desire to create something, pick up your needle, pick up your thread, find a piece of fabric, and just start stitching. Until next time, please stay scrap happy.